Okay, welcome back. And I've been asked by people, if you buy a domain name from a registrar, how do you get it to show up on your website, basically. So I'm going to show you how to do that. This is going to be a really quick video, but because it's really simple to do. But if you don't know how to do it, well, it's not so simple, right? So let me go through the motions for you. And we're going to use my favorite website, namcheap.com. And why do I use namcheap.com? Because it's cheap. I've said that many a times. I've been using Namecheap for so long. I don't think I'll ever stop using Namecheap unless they raise their prices a lot. But anyway, let's go to Namecheap. Okay, here we are in Namecheap. And say you want to buy a domain name. And I'm going to just put in here for crap and giggles here. testdomain.com. I wonder if that's available. And you just do a search. So, like we did before, you keep looking for domain names. And boy, I spelled test wrong. T-E, not Tate, test. And test domain, wow. $5,000 if you want that bad boy. But it renews at $8.88. Boy, that's a relief, right? Oh, test domain. Let's do test domain 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4,000. I can't believe that. That is really something. Well, let's see here. Okay, I found one. largemoneysite.com. Hey, if you want it, go ahead and grab it because it's available for $7.98 a year. Renews at, well, it retails at $8.88, but that's what it's going to, charge you next year for that domain to, re-up it, so to speak. Anyway, so I'm going to go here. So, what you do is you're going to add it to your cart, and you're going to go to your cart, and you're going to scroll all the way down, and you're going to go to checkout. Now, depending on what kind of checkout you have. Now, this site is free to join. You don't have to pay any money, but of course you have to buy the domain. So it's saying here that my domain is going to be $8.16, and you confirm your order. Whatever paying service that you have on here, you go ahead and pay for your domain. So I'm not going to buy this domain. You can buy it if you want to. It's called largemoneysite.com. So first come, first serve. Anyway, so once you bought the domain, now what do you do with it? So you're going to end up, after you buy the domain, you're going to end up in the management part of it. So let's go back to the dashboard here. So I'm going to use this website because I haven't put it to a domain yet, right? So you're going to click on manage. And when you're done buying a domain, you're going to see a thing, and on the right it's going to say manage. So you just click on manage. Now in the managing part, you see Namecheap is basic DNS. So you want to change your DNS to a custom DNS. And you're going to go back to your cPanel. See, we're always using our cPanel. You need that cPanel. And so I'm going to log into my cPanel. Okay, so once you're here in the back end, now remember too, you also got the email. It has the name servers on them, and it's going to be nameserver1 bluehost.com, nameserver2 bluehost.com. So, but I'm going to show you how to find it if you forgot how to do that. So you're going to click on domains here, and you're going to go to manage domains and go to DNS. And so here's your name servers right here. So you're going to take this first domain, domain server 1 bluehost.com right here. Right mouse click, copy, go back to Namecheap or whatever registrar that you have, and just put in the name server there, and then go back to Bluehost and highlight that server right there, copy it, go back to Bluehost, right click on it, paste it in there, and then you just click on this check mark right here. Now it says DNS server may take up to 48 hours to take effect. Now, in my experience, it don't take that long. In my experience, it just takes a few minutes. So if we go back to Bluehost, we're going to check it out. And we're going to go to domains. And then what you're going to do is come down here and you're going to click on Assign. And so you're going to put the domain that you just purchased, the name of the domain, right here. So I'm going to put that as a .com. Now it's going to verify. So once you change the name servers, if this don't verify, that means the name servers aren't pointing to here yet. It might take a little while. So the ownership is verified. The name servers for the domain Baytown Septic are currently set to name server bluehost.com, and that's what we set it to. So now we're going to add the domain. We're not going to park it or unassign it. We're going to add the domain. And now it's going to say choose a directory and subdomain. So what you're going to do is use an existing directory. So I'm going to create the new directory, Baytown Septic, and subdomain, Baytown Septic. And then we're going to assign this domain. Okay, now when you see this, the domain is now set. And if you wanted to, you could go back to the home here. Now this is how you want to put a WordPress site on it. Now you want to create a website, right? So then you would go back to Advanced, and then you'd go down to where it says Software. Where is the software? Right here. And so we're going to install a WordPress website, and you're going to put Install Now, and here you're going to choose your domain name, and it's going to be baytownseptic.com. And that's what I like about Bluehost. They give you a HTTPS automatically. And then you just go through motions like we did before. And we're not going to use a theme. We're just going to install it and just follow the motions like we did before. See the other videos if you don't know how to do this. I just want to show you, if you're using a HostGator cPanel, and HostGator, if you go down to software, I believe it is. No, it's not in software. Well, you can just scroll down here. Let's see here. Okay, here's the name servers for HostGator. They make it a little bit easier. It's on the right hand side. So here's the primary DNS. Here's the secondary DNS. And you do the same thing as you point it to your HostGator account. And then once you're done, it's a little bit easier to add a domain in HostGator. So you just click on Domains, and you just click on Add on Domain, and you put in the new domain name there, and you add the domain. I don't ever create a new FTP account. Just add the domain, and the domain will show up. And that's how you point your name servers to your hosting account so that you could build a website on it. Okay? I hope if you have any questions, please email me, and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you might have, or put down in the comments or someplace. Contact me. Let me know you're having trouble, and I'll be there to help you. I promise. Okay, that's it. We'll talk to you later.